watching the Mystical Green Beanie.
Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? I am the Mystical Green Beanie. Alright, so a few weeks ago, Marvel explained to us what Marvel Legacy was going to be, and that it was this new initiative to give the old Marvel fans, as well as the new Marvel fans, some common ground, not unlike DC did with their Rebirth initiative. But then they told us that kicking off this event was a one-shot, again, not unlike DC Rebirth, except unlike DC Rebirth, which gave us an 80-page giant that cost $2.99, Marvel decided to give us a one-shot that is 60 pages and cost $5.99. $5.99. 60 pages. Dude, when I heard this, my first reaction was,
nigga, please.
like, the fuck is this comic so expensive for? Is it gonna do my math homework for me? Is it gonna spot me some food if I don't have cash on me when I'm out? Is it gonna suck my dick when I get lonely? Like, why is this comic so expensive? And for 60 pages, no less. Bruh, that's egregious. That's offensive. That's putrid. So you know what I did? I paid the $5.99 for this comic because of course I did. Actually, no, I didn't. I work in a comic book store, so I have an employee discount. But even with my employee discount, the comic still costs about the same price as a normal $3.99 comic, including tax and all that. Anyways, so I read the comic and I didn't hate it. I mean, I'm sure some of the other roasting channels and personalities on the internet have already torn this book a new asshole, but I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it's not worth $5.99, I'll tell you that much, but it was decent enough. And I know that there are a lot of people who are comparing this to the DC Rebirth one-shot special, and I can totally understand why. And it's a fair comparison. And unfortunately, this Marvel Legacy one-shot wasn't as good as the DC Rebirth one-shot in my opinion. Again, it's not bad, but okay, look. That DC Rebirth one-shot special pulled a rabbit out of its hat and smacked me across the face with it. This, on the other hand, it just felt safe in comparison. I mean, yeah, Wolverine is back, and yeah, Tony Stark woke up from his weird techno coma thing again. Seriously, this is the second time in the past 10 years that Tony has woken up from a weird techno coma thing, but whatever. And to top it all off, it was alluded to that the Fantastic Four could maybe make a comeback? Maybe? Hopefully? Optimistically? But realistically, they're probably not. But a guy could dream, right? But the problem is, this is all stuff that people either expected or predicted. Like, none of this is really all that mind-blowing. Whereas with the DC Rebirth one-shot special, it more or less opens with Wally West from the pre-New 52 continuity randomly showing up in the Batcave, screaming out in pain and asking for help, and then it ends with an allusion to the Watchmen being involved in the DC universe. Now that blew my mind, because I didn't expect it. Plus, there were a lot of things in that Rebirth special that felt like a genuine apology to DC fans. I felt like DC was apologizing for breaking up Green Arrow and Black Canary. I felt like DC was apologizing for ruining the Flash legacy. I felt like DC was apologizing for screwing with Superman. The Rebirth one-shot special felt like DC was saying, we're sorry, we're going to try our best to fix this, and we're going to do it as ambitiously as we possibly can. And let's be clear here, Rebirth hasn't been perfect. Over the past year, DC has stumbled, and over the past year, there have been moments where they've fallen. But on the whole, given their trajectory, I'm willing to join them in the sun, because I want to see the wonders that they're promising they're going to accomplish. And sadly, I don't feel that vibe from Marvel right now. If anything, I feel like they're reluctantly apologizing, and I don't think they know where the heart of the problem lies. And if they do, I don't think they see those problems as problems, and therefore aren't as quick to rectify them. Now, I know that I sound kind of down on this whole legacy thing, but it wasn't bad. It's just not as great as I wanted it to be, or as great as I think Marvel wanted me to think that it was going to be. But as for things that I liked, I really loved the art. Asad Ribic and Steve McNiven were the artists for this book, and they're perfect for this kind of job. Ribic and McNiven are to Marvel what I feel Gary Frank and Jason Fabok are to DC. Those guys really understand the Marvel Universe and what it should look like and what these characters should look like, and they're absolutely perfect for this job. I also dug the prologue where we see the Avengers from 1 million BC fighting a rogue Celestial. That was awesome. And based off the end of the issue, I take it that in the long run, there's going to be an overarching story that deals with the rogue Celestial, and we're going to get some answers as to why they're so interested in Earth, and what the deal is with the Avengers 1 million BC. So overall, I'm excited, but I'm nowhere near as excited after reading this as I was the DC Rebirth one-shot special. Because again, unlike DC, I don't think that they really understand what the problem is. So I don't think that Marvel Legacy is going to be as good or rewarding as DC Rebirth was and continues to be. But yeah guys, in short, it's okay, but it's not worth $5.99. But hey, if you're at your local comic shop and you have $6 burning a hole in your pocket, you know exactly what to do. Anyways, those are my thoughts, but what about you? What did you think of the Marvel Legacy one-shot special? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you feel indifferent towards it? How do you feel about pumpkin spice lattes? I've never had one before, so, I'm just asking. Let me know down below in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, hit the like button, share, support the channel, and if you want to see more content like this, all you have to do is subscribe. I'm the Mystical Green Beanie, thank you for watching, and as always, until next time, adios nachos, adios.